Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Safira and I'm from Dimapur, Nagaland, currently staying in UP and working here as a teacher. Well, my today's video is all about how to give introduction with confidence. Yes, you heard me right. Introducing yourself, which a lot of people, make a lot of mistake and they really get nervous while introducing themselves. So here, I've made some notes so that I do not miss out any point. And because I have migraine and anxiety problems, sometimes I tend to forget a lot of things. That's the reason I have made this notes here. Okay, so number one point is greetings. Of course, you need to greet them saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, sir, good evening, ma'am, right? Then comes your name. Then comes background, where you are from, what do you do, if you have completed your education or you're still studying. Then comes your skills, right? Then comes your experience if you have any. And the last one is your goal. Yes, you guys, these 6 points and you are good to go with your self-introduction video with full confidence. This video is not only for adult or for interviews or for children, right? This is for everyone who lack confidence while giving your self-introduction video. Even today, when I ask my students to give self-introduction video, a lot of them do not know how to start with. A lot of them get nervous while speaking because they don't know what comes after next. They just mixed everything. So here, these tips and tricks would really help you, and I hope that you are liking my videos. My previous video was all about confidence, how to boost your confidence, and this video is about self-introduction. Okay, so I will be giving you 2 examples. One will be for children, the other one will be for students or adult, right? So for children should use very simple and short and clear sentences, because this will help them stick to what they are speaking. When we try to use a lot of fancy words, right, we tend to get nervous, we tend to forget things. So let's start with it. Okay, if my first example is for children, and suppose her name is Ria, how should she introduce herself? She will say, good morning, ma'am, my name is Ria, I am 8 years old, I study in class 3, I am from Delhi, I love singing and dancing, thank you. Very short yet very simple, right? And it really makes a lot of sense because she's in class 3. Okay, now coming to the second example for adult or for students. Good morning, everyone. My name is Safira and I'm from Dimapur, Nagaland, currently based in Uttar Pradesh. I am passionate about teaching and public speaking. I enjoy and love helping people build confidence in English. Thank you. If that makes sense to you guys, I'm keeping very simple, very clear, and very short because it make a lot of sense. When you try to put on a lot of fancy words, right, you tend to forget how you should end it, or you should end the introduction thing, or how you should start with, and you get stuck in between. So keeping it short and simple makes a lot of sense when you speak inside the classroom, right? Because the first question when you go for a job interview, they ask you to introduce yourself, and if you keep it short and simple, it looks professional, right? Okay, then speak slowly and clearly, right? And confidently, of course, because this series is all about boosting your confidence. Children should use simple sentences, and you need to practice self-introduction daily. Yes, you should do it daily. And a small tip for parents is that let your child introduce themselves daily, because now that I see a lot of students coming in the classroom and they don't know what is self-introduction. When I ask them, please introduce yourself, they are all blank. So I want even parents to take part in teaching them what self-introduction video is, and that will really help your children learn a lot. And those small tips and tricks at home, self-introduction, etiquettes, manners, all they should come from home and not from school, right? Because school is School is your second home. First home is where they belong to, right? Okay. So try this format, and you will never struggle with self-introduction again. Practice this daily and watch your confidence grow. Save this video before you go for an interview, right? And please follow for more such confident and speaking tips. Here I am just to teach you what God has given me, a little knowledge. And if I'm making sense to what I am uploading, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment below, so that I will know whether you are liking my videos or not, and what should I bring up more into my YouTube content. So it would be a pleasure for me to hear from you guys, and I hope this video makes a lot of sense to you. So please remember the tips that I shared with you. Greetings, number one, then comes the name, then comes the background, then comes the skills, then comes your experience, then your goals. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I hope that you like my video, share, subscribe, and comment down. Love you all.